You guys like Madonna? It's crazy. She's such a sexual icon. And I say that without irony. I'm definitely going to close my window. I live in Central Oregon. It's a bit... Not everyone here likes Madonna. I just want to keep it close so my neighbors don't assume anything about me liking Madonna, and we can just get along. All right, Madonna. Sorry. Let's get back to some medieval jams. All right. We're going to be starting the game here. Anybody that wants to get in, Counts looking at you. Throw a join into the chat if you're still here. If not, then it's going to be Scorpio Ryan. We've got... Oh, wow. 4 Chiefs. This is going to be a Chiefs game. And some Counts. We need some Counts. No one wants to be with Salty Scorpio. You have all the wealth, though. You know, you're a one-man nation. Damn. Dude, Disto... I mean, Scorpio, you're going to have to, like... you're going to have to, like... Clint Eastwood your way. I'm gonna open my window. You're gonna have to like Clint Eastwood your way. You're gonna play both sides. You're gonna look at these teams that are stacked around you. You're gonna have to play both of them. You know, you're gonna be the deciding vote. You're gonna withdraw, like withhold your vote. I wonder how a small independent party works in this game. Let's find out though. Anybody that wants to get in, go ahead and type !join and then your preferred pronoun, and you'll get in here. All right, guys. Swing vote. Yeah, man. You know, you really are. It's like a... I don't know what other, you know, judicial body in any countries has like 9 members like that, you know? By the way, guys, this isn't pee. It's just liquid. It's green tea with honey and sugar. All right. Are we ready to start the reign of Monarch Aspen of the Kwijibozo dynasty? Let's do it. All right. Go back to the kingdom. Look at that. 10 military for the chiefs. That's amazing. 9 trade for the counts. That's interesting. 1 trade for the patricians. That's interesting. Patricians, solid middle. This is your reign. Will it prove folly? Is there an area that we got from Ashmead? I don't know. That's a question I have, and if it's not implemented in the game, like it totally should be, right? Like, is like the borders change as we take over Tavolin and the Ashmedian Empire? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I'll do some investigation on my VODs and like look back. Scorpio Orion says we had that here in the last government. A small party with 2 seats was a difference for a minority government. Small party with 2 seats was the difference for minority government. Yeah. Okay. All right. I downed the energy drink. I'm full of smoke. I'm ready to go. Let's put on this yoke. It's not a yoke, guys. It's like a party hat. It is a party hat. It's a party crown crocheted by the lovely Nessa Tesla, who is entertaining some guests right now. We're having a sleepover after this, so it's going to be awesome. We're just going to, like, hang out. All right, guys, let's get on with the game. The path to victory first. We're going bottom to top. My spy master says, Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. You're here. You're on the TV. Oh, right. When you die, how do you hope the king to remember you? Patricians. This is your heir, patricians. Let me know if you have any thoughts on who this one should be. You did win by using the Holy Order. Do you think that Aspen would embody that and try to increase faith around? Do you think that is the way? Do you think it's through military to be like, no, and now we're getting it, you know? Like, what do you think it is? Through farming? They have so many lands. Or maybe through authority. I don't know. Let's see. Aspen. I think as a conqueror. A warrior monarch is sure to be remembered fondly if they win more battles than they lose. You know what's really profitable? War. Let's do it, guys. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Okay. Council introductions. We still have the strongest military. That is so true. We have a really strong military that we could put to use in foreign lands. Maybe this guy right here with his little crown hat. All right, Nessa Tesla III. We did it by the 9th. We had to pull some strings, but we got you that crown, just as I said we would. Now just remember to uphold your end of the deal. You're not really a monarch, more like an employee of the patricians. Ah, what the coast wants, what the coast wants, the coast gets. Spoken like a true and loyal servant. Now, introduce yourself to the rest of the monarchy, but don't forget what I told you today. All right, counts. Bodo bomb my stream later. Oh my gosh, when I least expect it. It's gonna be, she better wait till October because I'm gonna be scared shitless. Scorpio Orion with that fine hair. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Risk player, chief risk player of the North. Good luck on the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Dang, a new look. I know, right? You looking good there, Scorpio Orion. Although I kind of missed the old one with the little mustache and the bald head. It was good. Lord Patrician Lightning Strike. Welcome to chat, by the way, Lightning Strike. It's good to see you. What do you think? Will they be a good monarch and do as they're told? Gotta love being a vampire. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I think everybody wants counts, right? I think people want what they want. The new save will change it up. But anyways. Nessa Tesla says, too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. And with that, let's continue to the core. Oh, nation. What is going on with my game? I can't click anything for some reason. Oh no. Why? I can't click it, guys. I can't click anything. I'm frozen here. This is not good. Let me click options. Options. This might explode it a little. Let's see if that fixed it. Resume. No, it didn't. I can't click it, guys. Oh, no. Okay, let me move that back on the graphics settings. Sometimes that fixes things, but I don't think that it did. Shoot. Go to the bottom corner of the screen. Yeah, I see that. That's crazy. What's going on there? Thank you, Risk Player. That's just a weird bug that happens. That's a good fix, man. Thank you, that. Totally. I promise to, let me really quickly, I got to do some quick shout out. 2 quick shout outs, guys, because like now I got a bunch of views here, I can actually do something kind of a little bit important and say that it's September and it's Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. So if you're out there and you're struggling and you need help, please reach out because there are resources out there that can help you. And if the first one doesn't work, just keep trying because there's going to be something out there that does work. So if you need help, just reach out. With that being said, that serious bit of business over, I want to get a link really quickly. How do I get it? Thanks, Legend. I appreciate the Leo. Legend was here. Copy link? Copy message link? No. Just need to do this. Copy. I'm going to throw this in chat really quickly. If you guys get bored after stream, so we'll do this for 200 minutes. Sounds reasonable. This is a link. It's a Google Doc of like the first episode that Zima and some numbers after their name or his name. I forgot what they are, but they were writing up and chronicling what we went through with the patrician twist. So if you're interested in fanfics. I really appreciate it. It's crazy. I realized after that first stream, like, oh my god, somebody is like creating out of something that I made. I inspired somebody to create something, and that makes me feel really good in my soul. So that's cool. Yeah, it was like after I was smoking and I was like the weight of it hit, you know. I was like, oh my god, like this is awesome. Like somebody made this because of something I did. That's fucking cool, guys. Anyways, let's get on with it. The coronation. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Velida II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens with your coronation. Let's get this over with. I don't think he likes the idea of getting thrown into a river. He's got a big scar on his face, though. Probably from battle. Shall we call the nobles in? Damn. You know what'd be crazy? If he vetoed. Is this the photo bomb?
Yeah. Oh, you heard that?
Yeah.
I just want to...
This is Kaba Banana Nana in the chat. Okay.
If it starts with a K-A, it's me.
If it starts with a K-A, it's her, except for the other account that came from Disto. All right, I'll tell her that you said hi later, Legend. She's great. She's our adopted Gen Z that is sleeping over tonight because she doesn't have to work tomorrow. And we're going to play fun board games tomorrow and shit. Ah, Nightmare! Thanks for the follow! Bro, it's so good to see you. I got to set up the fucking hydration soon. I got to affiliate. We'll do it. I got Sour Patch Kids. I'll eat them when we vote. Let me read these really quickly. Yeah, Gen Z. Yeah. She's young, I'm pretty sure. Cause I still go to college, so I meet a lot of young people. So we play D&D. Nightmare, welcome to the game. Let's see what you got, my guy. Nightmare counts. Way to go. Handsome. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Oh, dude, it's going really well. It's going great. We're having a lot of fun. She's the best DM. That is a fun fact. Counts. Hell yeah, Nightmare. Welcome. Yeah, instead of having kids, you just sponsor a younger adult. That's basically what's happening, yeah. Okay, let's get on with the voting. Option A, the patricians will smooth over bad feelings with any bribes. B, proceed with religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. C, throw the monarch into the river. Or D, outdated traditions. There's no need for coronation at all. Guys, what are we going to do? I have no choice on this one. Go ahead and vote in the chat your option. Which one you want. Copy SEM there with an exclamation point vote and then your letter choice for what you want. We're going to wait till we get all the votes in here, all right? And if you want to join in, just type exclamation point join followed by your preferred pronoun. All right, I will I'm going to mute myself and eat some Sour Patch Kids. Is there one person out there who wants to vote, maybe? Was it Gen Z? It's somebody born in, like, I don't know, 2000-ish. Like, I'm not sure the age brackets. Into the river with thee. All right, here we go. What happened to tradition, Nessa? Says Scorpio Orion. 5 nobles voted to throw monarch into the river. Stability up and authority down. What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony. Oh, I cannot talk with eating sour candy. Wow. That's bad, guys. Sorry about the noises in your ears if you have headphones on. A very traditional ceremony, dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. And it's meant to represent you being reborn as a true monarch. Naz, that's so funny. The nobles pick me up and carry me out to the Treadwater River, hurtling me into the shallow water with a cheer. Ah! When I climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon my head. Is it my imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Tradition of throwing me in the river. It is tradition, yep. That is the spring of 1034 concluded. Counts. Tatiana, the Nightmare 2977 dynasty, notorious former hermit, leans delicately on the podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Aspen wears the crown. Counts, get your voting in. Scorpio Orion, and Nightmare. Will it be through A, Doppelganger, by lowering your own defiance? Will it be through B, Uprising, by raising the treasury? Or will it be C, by lowering your own faith? Ascension, by lowering your own faith. Scorpio Orion has voted for Doppelganger. If Nightmare wants to get a vote in, Nightmare's voted for B, so we'll have a 50-50 split here. Cool. Uprising by raising the treasury. I love to hear that as a monarch. The counts plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the monarch before swooping in to steal a throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, the counts must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. Wow. All right. Chiefs, scheme time. That's a cute hat. Eric of the Timmy Cosma clan, legendary northern troublemaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Aspen. How do we make that happen? Altiscorp goes back to his lands. Chiefs, is it going to be through A, intimidation by raising stability? Is it going to be through B, prophecy by raising authority? Or through C, hornblower by lowering all faith? That's fun. Timmy Cosma's going with B, prophecy, to raise authority. That's the monarch will want more authority. Vote B. Risk player voted for prophecy by raising authority. Also Legend, also Rogue. We got it. I think if Timmy Cosmo wants to throw it in, but I think we're already there, right? Oh, yes. We have a unanimous decision as far as the Chiefs go. If you're out there lurking and you want to get in on the action, just type !join and then your preferred pronoun in the chat, and you can probably join the counts. Not gonna lie. If you want to be a cool vampire. High Lightning Strike. The Chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. All right, Chiefs, get on it. Patricians. Rhoda. That's the previous queen's name. Of the Nessatessa family. Not the previous, but the previous queen. You were just AFK? No worries, you're here just in time, I believe, right? Because you're a... Yeah, you are a patrician. Rhoda of the Nessatessa family, eccentric former pirate, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. How very cunning of us. Aspen now sits the throne, and the patricians are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose them. Do we stay loyal to the new monarch, or cut losses and put me on the throne instead? All right, patricians, vote here. Will you go loyalist and aid the monarch? Will you go through sorcery by raising authority? Or will you go through corruption by lowering authority? It's your choice. Do you want to work with... You can advance your scheme with the chiefs. Or you could go against the chiefs on B or C, or you can stay loyalist. Up to you. Patricians get those votes in. Disto going for loyalist. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Oh, Sem going for sorcery. I would love to see that. Lightning Strike going for loyalist. And Nessa Tesla, loyalist. I think that's enough votes. Let's go. Voting has closed. Your goal is to aid the monarch in military strength. That settles it then. Long live the monarch. May they bring peace and prosperity to our own kingdom. But we can always change our minds. If Aspen ever gets out of line, we can take up arms to get rid of the old-fashioned way, even if it's a little costly. The patricians' goal is to aid the monarch by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the monarch produces an heir and completes their ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their mind and rise up in rebellion. Here are our schemes. Chiefs, prophecy, raise authority to 5 or more. Counts, uprising, raise the treasury to 2,000 or more. Patricians, loyalists, just keep me in power. We got to get an heir going. And let's go golden choice. Always. It's the best. It's the best. If it comes up, I always take it so that I can benefit you, the people. I think it's just more fun with more money, right? It's great. Honor Guard. Going with gladiators. I already know that. There's zero discussion on this one. Look at this guy coming in here, this peasant. Hello, you Madge. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Yes, I do mind. He's got a sword. You know, this is the... I gotta remember. The patrician, he's got his sword. Look at that. This is how I gotta play, but in the wrong hand. It's okay. It'll be fine. Right? It looks like the same. Yeah. Because it's reversed. It's good. All right. I'll just stand then. No problem. Kaba! Thank you for the follow. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What if we chop the legs off horses and replace them with wheels? Boom! Faster transport. Before the peasant can explain further, my marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Hi, Kaba. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the Palace Watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? Do we want to vote on his proposal? I feel like the king is like, yeah, like, this guy has a brilliant idea, actually. As a patrician, I want money to fund war. Faster transport, conquest. Tanks, guys. Tanks. Kaba, welcome. You are... Counts. There is your character. Very, very, very cool looking. I really like the coat and the armor. All right. I want to hold a vote on his proposal. Whatever you say, Your Majesty. This guy likes the idea of horses with wheels. She goes and gathers up your council, who trickle into the hall in their pajamas, rolling sleep from their eyes. They don't look particularly pleased to be woken up. This is crazy, guys. I'm gonna go get a drink while we do this. This might be like the Mad King is what's going on or something. I don't know. Option A, yes, and the pilot program will be in the east. Option B, yes, and the pilot program will be in the north. Option C, yes, and the pilot program will be in the coast. Or option D, no, this is incredibly stupid. Vegetable horses. Monarch's golden choice, yes, on the coast. If you vote for it in the coast, it's gonna be good. This is crazy. I'm gonna open up voting and I'll be right back. Kaba, you're in. You're right here. I think that you're joined. Oh, you are under they them. I'm so sorry. That sucks that it happened and then it didn't give you that. It was weird. Yeah, it's okay. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some once I start the voting. Some not piss. It's just tea. I'll be right back, guys. Get ready for the vote now. Money does grow on trees. All right. It looks like no, this is incredibly stupid has taken it. Oh my gosh. Voting is closed. This is crazy. I've already played 2 games of this today, guys, so... Paolo Novas does not fall prey to the king's madness. I don't want to sabotage it for patricians, though, okay? But maybe this is the patricians are like, yeah, because we're going to rebel, because, like, fuck, this guy's crazy, right? That's... The patricians rebel again and get a better person. Who knows? Maybe that's their legacy of rebellion. Your Majesty, if that peasant had been a maniac with a crossbow, I dread to think of what could have happened. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who could actually keep you safe, not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalty would be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Well, you know, that's something to think about. Noble Patrician Sem says, of course you'll be taking the gladiators, Your Majesty. None of the other options are half as muscly. Alright. I already know. We're going with gladiators. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. The coastal gladiators, then. Yep. I'll make the arrangements at once. Defiance is high. We didn't start off well. Let's correct the ship. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne, my throne, and begin oiling themselves up. All right. A new baby. Conta Kaba. I'm just going to say Kaba. Conta Kaba says, greetings, Your Grace. Some fine news from my peasants in the east. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. Oh. What should be done to mark the birth of this remarkable infant? Option A, the monarch will send their blessings. Option B, the monarch has no time for peasant brats. Option C, gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Or option D, send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Well, I think that I don't really care too much for any of these options. I'm going to start the vote here, and I'm actually going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Well, that seems to be fairly unanimous there, to gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. If you are wondering how to vote, you just type !vote and then the choice, your letter choice, and you'll vote for that one. That's for anybody new out there. And if you're not joined up yet, definitely type join and get in on the action. This is the last game we'll be playing for the night, definitely. It's getting close to my bedtime. We're going to be blowing right through bedtime. Contakaba says, oh, most pleasing. Much appreciated, Your Majesty. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. And the stability of the kingdom has gone up. There is another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your Grace? Ah, well. They should, yeah. The more Aspens, the better. And look at this regal garb. It's almost like, you know, the more Aspens, the better. How exquisite. I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news. Kontakaba hurries away. A child of the East named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it. I can only hope I'm around to see it. Now let's deal with the horror. Man, it's keep bugging out weirdly like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Kontakaba again says, Your Grace, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. No, I don't think they've done anything cowardly. Damn, that's some shade. How many victims? Dozens, Your Highness. And only a few have survived the attacks. Brutal. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. Set laws for voting. All right, Council. How should the Council deal with the monster in the East? Should they A. Send the Count's army to deal with the abomination? B. Offer a substantial bounty on the monster? Or C. This is no concern of ours. Yikes-a-rooney. Man, this is a tough one. I'm going to start the vote, I think. Discuss in chat what you guys want to do. If you want to change your, you can change your names in chat to the colors of your factions. I think you can do it with a slash command by doing like /color purple or /color green or /color blue. It looks like we've got a fair split going on. A and B both have 2 and C has 1. A takes the lead slightly with the vote from Dystopian Gamer. Ah, but Sem votes to tie it up. And that's 7 votes out of 11. Do we have any nobles out there that need to vote? Ah, Timmy Cosma coming in with a vote. Oh, for B. An upset now. That's 8 votes. Kaba and Nessa Tesla with their votes. That's 10 votes. Nothing could change this outcome. And we're done. Voting has closed. I might be a little bit lower energy now, guys. This is a long stream. We're at 6.5 hours. This is my longest stream ever. But we hit affiliate today. Ah, lightning strike. You voted for A. Wouldn't have changed it, though, I don't think. I'm sorry. Offer a substantial bounty. That's a very good idea. Defiance has lowered in the east. The bounty is placed. Hopefully some enterprising monster slayer will claim it soon. I did slam the Rockstar, so I am feeling pretty flooping good, actually. You can tell my voice is going, right? I don't talk this long ever, so. When I yap, I'm a yapper. What's in the season? Auctioning. If you're new to this game, this is the most confusing part, so don't feel bad if you screw it up. What's going to happen is that we're going to type !fund and then a letter and then a gold amount, and you're going to put that much money towards a project. The top 2 most funded projects get built. So you only have to put in as much to fund the project you want to put it in the top 2. So don't blow all your money unless you want to make a big show of it or, into somebody else's project. Let me go through the list and then I'm going to hit start auction and we'll have 60 seconds to fund. You might want to save to the end too to snipe like an eBay auction, Chiefs. You have 2 options. A being Monument to raise authority, which is with your goal. Option B is the Thieves Guild, which will lower trade. Counts, Deer Park, lowers farming. Or D, C is the Deer Park. D is the Fortress, which will increase the military. If you do that, I will see that favorably because that is also my goal. Patricians? I mean, you're not going to do that. Patricians, option E, Observatory, lowers faith, and option F, Theater, which lowers authority. Excuse me, I'm getting burpy now. Starting the auction. 60 seconds on the clock, go. And we're closing up. I'm sorry, I was consuming Sour Patch Children. Auction's over. Looks like A and D, the monument and the fortress were funded. Authority going up. Military going up. Counts, thank you so much. Not counts, but whoever funded that, like Lightning Strike right there, did a fund on D. Anyone that funded D, Risk Player, good job. Good job. We appreciate the military. Let's go with easing the tension. Your Majesty, nobles of the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends. What do you have in mind, Chancellor? Says Risk Player. We could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition, a fashion show. Guys, we can play Dress to Impress on Roblox. Perhaps, or a game of riddles, maybe. I don't know. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? That's a good idea, guys. How can the monarch and the nobles reconcile? Option A, an exchange of gifts. Option B, a friendly fashion competition. Option C, a game of riddles could be fun. Or option D, this is a stupid idea. I am going to veto option C because I don't want the treasury to be bankrupt. That's not what I want. Here we go, guys. The voting's gonna start now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more, just tea, not piss. Okay, looks like that was unanimous and I walked away. I'm sorry about that for the waiting. I just really need more drink. An exchange of gifts. Solid idea. Love it. Chancellor says, a capital idea, in fact. Gift givers and recipients are plucked at random from a hat. I'm assigned to receive a gift from Chief Rogue Hero and to give a gift to Kontakaba. What do I buy for Chief Rogue Hero? He will get nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Man. A private zoo. That's wild. Farming goes up. I want to raise military. That's not any option here. Oh, man. A jewel-studded chalice. Let me look at the, yeah. I think so. A jewel-studded chalice as a gift. If it's supposed to be good. Most generous. You have my thanks, your greatness. All right. Treasury's gone down, Defiance has gone down, and Rogue Hero's wealth has increased. I will view my gift from Kontakaba. It's a set of silk towels. They're not even monogrammed. I trust this fulfills my obligations. I hope you enjoy. All right. It's the thought that counts. It's so true. That is the thought that counts. Let's find a spouse now. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men? Women? Or do you not mind? Let's go with women again. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Eventually, I'm going to pick men, or both options, but I'm just sticking with women now. It's an easy enough decision, says Nessa Tesla III. You'll marry into the patricians as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Well, we'll see. One more spot. Vultures. Oh. Having trouble clicking in there. Oh, no. Guys, it's having trouble clicking in. This is not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. In the corner. We're meeting with Lord Patrician Dystopian Gamer. Greedy Eastern merchants are taking advantage of cheap coastal labor, Your August Majesty, exploiting our natural resources and putting our trading companies out of business. They're vultures. Vultures. Is it really such a problem? This is just business, says Kantakaba. Dystopian, you have no wealth now. You lost it all. All 100 gone. Well, the treasury is too low for that option. Let's see. What do we think, guys? Do we have any opinions? Yeah, broke. He broke. Well, we could put the companies back in coastal hands, or it's just business. I know what I would vote for. Let's go. Option A, kick out the counts and put trading companies back in coastal hands, or option C, just business, baby. Oh, Chiefs going for option A, counts going for option C. Yep, Chiefs are uniting on this issue. Sam has voted for option A, as well as Lightning Strike voted for option A. I think that's going to be it, right, guys? Unless 4 votes come in on option C. And I think that's it. The A's have it. Enjoy your wealth. Remember who gave it to you. Voting is closed. 6 nobles voted for kick out the counts and put trading companies back in coastal hands and coastal lands. Kantakava says, blood and stars, trust me, those coastal fools will run my companies into the ground. Kantakava's wealth has decreased to 100. I'm so sorry to hear about that. And the East is now aggrieved. Their defiance is at 5. The East's trade has decreased to 8 from 9, and Disto's wealth has increased from 500 to 2,000. Good job, Disto. You did a really good vote there. All the Eastern companies in the coast are transferred to new ownership. Wine cellars, jewelers, gold mines, perfumeries. It all goes to Lord Patrician Dystomia Gamer. As the months pass, it becomes evident that Kantakaba was wrong. The companies continue to make a nice profit, and their new owner spreads the wealth all across the coast. The trade has gone up in the coast. Good job. Without crabs this time. And that's the end of the season. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of the tyrant monarch and the warrior who will overthrow them. A congregation of God's speakers huddle around the tablets, detailing the supposedly ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, the tablets are genuine. And the gods are good, and we are blessed, says Chief Rogue Hero. Eric will be our king. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Eric's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading, and we must ensure we keep the old ways of the North alive. And surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Eric. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Baby, you already there. Discontent on the rise. Perched atop a hill in the remote eastern wilderness sits a dark, austere castle. At the top of the tallest tower, Count Nightmare and his co-conspirators can be found deep in their cups. Blood and stars, what happened? The monarch is broke. They've got less money than when we started. It's as if they're determined to be as frivolous and wasteful as they possibly can. It's got to stop, says Count Scorpio Orion II. Count Nightmare says yes. Then we'd better get to it. Try to persuade them to save up a bit. Open savings account with their bank. Bribe them if they have to. The Count's goal is to raise the treasury to 2,000 or more. Good luck, Counts. All right, taxes. Counts, I feel like you really want me to bribe? You have all this defiance up here, you know? Patricians, we can take the hit. Sorry, Lightning Strike. I know it's going to be a bit rough on you, but I think we'll be okay. Chiefs, a common tax sounds fair. Counts, you also got a big wealth bonus, 500 wealth. Bribe them, they deserve it. Totally. Bribe the Counts, right? Lower their defiance. I think it sounds good. Okay. I'm going to confirm the tax then. All right. I know. We'll find other ways to fill them, Nightmare. Don't worry. We'll find other ways. Look, bankruptcy looms, right? Eligible options. Burn on the Pats. Yeah, let's go deal with the East real quick. They have monster problems. A monster slayer named Vogan asked permission to appear before the council. The bounty on the monster in the East has been collected. He steps forward, a gaunt figure in a hooded cloak. With a sneer, he tosses something at my feet. A blood-soaked head. I forgot we had to pay for this. Tumbling across my nice clean floor. You're a monster, my liege. That's no monster. That's Count Scorpio Orion II's head. Murderer! Murderer, says Conta Kaba. Should I say care to explain yourself or just arrest this guy, dude? He killed Count Scorpio Orion. Care to explain yourself? Count Scorpio Orion II was a monster who has been terrorizing the East these last few months. Oh my gosh, Salty Scorp. Burn on Salty Scorp. Last week I hunted the beast down, found it feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. Damned creature loped away before I could kill it, so I followed at a distance. The beast made its way back to the Grand Keep before my very eyes, and I witnessed this bloodthirsty beast transform back into Count Scorpio Orion II. Why should I believe you? I have no reason to lie. It was some kind of skin shedder, no doubt, a nightmare beast that lived within Count Scorpio Orion's skin and came out at night. Was it Nightmare? Oh my god. Had no memory of his crimes, I'm sure, but the only cure was the axe. Monster or not, your grace, Count Scorpio Orion II was a noble. We can't stand for a noble to be slain by some common-blooded mercenary. Arrest this man. I do say, welcome to the council, Scorpio Orion III. Can't do that. Can't have shit in the East, yeah. I'm gonna order my honor guard to arrest Vogan. You can't just kill a noble. You can't just kill a noble. The counts are pleased with this idea, and my honor guards are happy to step in with their oiled bodies. It does not go well. The monster slayer throws down some sort of smoke bomb and escapes, leaving them doubled over coughing. After only a few minutes, they succumb to what must have been a deadly poison. Oh shit, dude. Authority's gone down too. You tear the city apart to track him down to no avail. Common folk and nobles alike laugh at how Vogan escaped my clutches. Damn, that's crazy, dude. That was for Scorpio Orion II. You just can't kill a noble like that. There has to be due justice. All right, let's see eligible options over here. Yes, I know. We have to find a partner. Yeah. They already got to stage 2. Yeah, right? Indeed. The Chancellor leads to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. All right, let's see the eligible bachelorites. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Odwin, first-born daughter of the Northern Legend official clan. She's been a melancholy sort ever since she was a child, but otherwise she's decent enough company. I can see the appeal, I suppose. Always got her nose in a book from what I've heard. She was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. This is Veronica, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Nightmare Dynasty. According to the counts, She's a little naive, but that may be just compared to the utter ruthlessness of the Eastern courts. Permadeath, yeah. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. She got in some trouble with the Inquisition a while ago, but it didn't come to anything. Oh wow, intriguing. And finally, from the coast, we have Aurelia, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Lightning Strike's estate. She's always getting herself into trouble, for some reason or another. Alright. She loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians, and she's recently been campaigning to improve living conditions in the coastal slums. Oh, I love the sound of her. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely going with the coastal girl. Aurelia of the coast. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Bankruptcy looms, guys. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest that we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. That's pretty simple, right? I know how to pick them. Exactly. It's time to crack some tombs open, right, guys? It's definitely that time. Do we think that's what it is? Or do we think we take the loan out again and we bank on our patricianness to make our money back? Because we want to go to war. Conquest. We want military. Think that's good? Loan, I guess? It's what we did the last time, but I feel it's a very sound investment. Just remember we got to pay back the loan eventually. Let's do it again. The Bank of Salvant and Gaul operates from the fabulously wealthy Republic of Tirth all the way across the Western Sea. They assure me, however, that they maintain total independence from the public. The banker they send to take my signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as I put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. All right, we can do that. And the authority has gone down to mocked. Sadly, Kingdom of Debt isn't great optics, but I had no other choice. All right. Let's see here. In the season. Plots and counterplots. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the coastal patricians are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and cross-coded by string. Lightning Strike says, the monarch has finally found a match, even if it isn't who we had hoped. Now they just need to get on with their wedding. Indeed, and then on to producing an heir. The chiefs have been propping up the monarch's authority a lot recently, which is highly suspicious. I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to use it against them somehow. Then we've got to keep up our efforts. Monarch Aspen isn't going anywhere on our watch. The patricians just aid the monarchy by producing an heir and completing our ambition of military conquest. Back in the east, a secret cadre of counts have met at Count Nightmare's Keep once more. A blood-red wine is passed around merrily as they discuss their recent success. The peasants are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the monarch's hiding, they're itching to get a piece of them. We support the king. Yeah, I just did that for the... I totally didn't even think about that, but I did. Oh well. The monarch's hiding. They're itching to get rid of them. Carefully, we don't get them too riled up, mind you, although start asking questions about our wealth as well. I believe it was an excellent choice, too. Yes, now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that Monarch Aspen is not only greedy, they're utterly incompetent, too. Counts, lower stability to 4 or less. What's your goal? Alright, iron choice might be good. Oh, no, that's good. Call for unity. Let's adopt that, and I'm going to get rid of Monarch's vote. By call for unity, it means that we should all be voting on the same stuff. Oof, let's go deal with the laughingstock. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Montague Chickensteel has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, wonderful, I love his work. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. Ah, an admiring homage? How delightful. You misunderstand me, Your Highness. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over their head as they sit on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as Monarch Biffo. Oh, wow, dude. That's, yeah. I'll go myself, I think. A shocked silence falls in the theater as heralds announce my arrival. I wave from the royal box as the actors stare up at me, clearly horrified. The show must go on. The play begins. Soon enough, the clown monarch arrives on stage, comedically tripping on their robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like me. Endless humiliations are heaped on this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched monarch handing the crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to me. How do I react? I will climb onto the stage. The actors shrink away from me. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what I'll do next. Should we arrest them and raise our authority? Or should we just congratulate them on a hilarious play? Whatever keeps the people happy, right? The audience breaks out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before me, weeping in gratitude. Authority is going up and stability has gone up. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but my good humor and mercy. Ah, well. Counterfeit currency. Let's deal with that before the royal wedding. Damn, I'm going through this tea, guys. Any coke left? No. The North has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in the latest takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. The council needs to act. All right. What can be done about the counterfeit coins in the North? Option A, tell everyone in the North to examine their coins and return any duds. Option B, offer a substantial reward if the counterfeiters are caught. Or option C, order my artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. Well, we got a golden choice for this one here, guys. Option A. Option C. B, right? Says the Chiefs. Says risk player. Offer a substantial reward if the counterfeiters are caught. Yeah, we just need to be careful about the treasury. We need to get some money because we're going to owe $37.50 in 3 seasons, I think. Oops, sorry. In 3 seasons, so. Golden choice. I think so. Let's go. Get your votes in, everybody. Get your votes in. I'm going to mute myself here. I'm going to go grab a Coke, actually. Get your votes in. All right, players, I'm back. Oh, good choices, everybody. Oh, you're dead? No, you can... Oh my gosh. All right, 7 nobles voted to order the artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. What kind of character? After weeks of experimenting, the new coin is invented. It has a special pattern of ridges along the rim that make it nearly impossible to counterfeit. Wow. However, they're much more expensive to manufacture. Rolling them out across the kingdom will take time. Meanwhile, people continue to use the old coins, impacting trade in the North. All right, the trade's gone down. That's a little tough, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's do the royal wedding here. Oops. My wedding to Aurelia is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like I'm not the only one taking part. Instead, I'm getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, I'm standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Aurelia at my side. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. My new wife, Aurelia, dances so vigorously that she spills wine all over herself. Wow. Defiance has gone down all over the kingdom. Authority and stability has gone up. Excuse me, I'm drinking carbonated beverage. By the time I find myself alone with Aurelia, it's past midnight, and I've never felt more tired. Good God, I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine. Service, bring us more wine. Haha, that's the spirit. So, what do you like to do in your spare time? Nothing beats the romance of the hunt. Roaming the great outdoors, searching for my prey. Ah, really as a hunter. What did you think of the wedding? It was damned beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. Shall we go to bed together? No time like the present, eh? She swigs back the last dregs of her wine and leads you to bed. Me to bed. She leads me to bed. King Aspen. All right. That's it. In season. This is how the schemes are progressing, everybody. We're in stage 2 for both the chiefs and the counts. And the patricians are going on with their loyalist scheme. Our loan will be due soon. Let's do back from the hunt. Aspen, dearest, I have something for you, says Aurelia. It's something I brought back from my latest hunt, a trophy. You're guaranteed to get to stage 3? Yeah, totally. Aurelia takes me by the hand and leads me to the great hall, where a white sheet hangs from some statue that wasn't there before. When she pulls the sheet free and it falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Oh, that's awesome. Fearsome. Serium, the servants, get out of here. I think I like I bet we could sell this for a decent amount. I guess you're right. I'll find someone who might be interested then. The trophy is sold to an excited merchant for a hefty sum, though it really is disappointed the treasury gains a modest boost. Good job. We've done that. Now a new honor guard. I think we know who we're going to choose. Although, counts. That's pretty good. 7 military, but 10 is just so crazy. The deaths of my honor guard and line of duty was tragedy, your majesty. But we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The monarch needs protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs of their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Of course, since your previous honor guard were coastal gladiators who died screaming for their mothers, there's nobody left from the coast who's qualified. Let's go with the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners, they'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Alright, well. I'm going to go with the Northern Warriors, I believe. Maybe I won't, because they're going to get to stage 3. I don't know. You know, that sounds like... Do I want the counts close? Let's see about them. They're highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They're called the Order of the Drowned Rose. They mostly write poems these days. All right. I can't do foreign mercenaries. I think I'm going to go with the Northern Warriors. Dude, what if he didn't need an honor guard? That'd be crazy. Northern Warriors. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of my courtiers faints. All right. They're just so good, guys. They're great. Let me move the thing around to a fishy wedding. My Chancellor says, Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. Depths below, says Noble Patrician Sem. Great nation? The Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. Lord Patrician Lightning Strike says, And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Yeah. The High Inquisitor says, Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the monarch to attend. All right. Should the council attend the wedding between should the monarch attend the wedding between the Archduke of Saul and a finfolk groom? Option A, of course the monarch should attend the wedding. Option B, the monarch will not attend but will send their warm regards. Or option C, condemn the wedding and sever diplomatic ties with the Isle of Saul. Oh, I definitely believe that we should do option A. I'm going to start the voting now. Definitely attending this wedding. This is a amazing chance to solidify the relationship between our two great nations. Close voting here. Patricians and counts teaming up for option C with 3 votes. Option A, 2 votes from the chiefs. Ah, 3 votes from the chiefs for option A. Lygen getting in there. Any more votes going to come in? We've got, one more. I'll wait a little bit. I'll eat some Sour Patch Kids and we'll wait a little bit. Yeah, I always try to provide a bailout, you know. All right, we're going to go. This is it. Four nobles have voted to condemn the wedding and sever diplomatic ties with the Isle of Saul. You know what? Patricians? That's a good idea. Because we need to conquer someone. Your Majesty, I must protest in the strongest terms. Quite apart from being simply rude, this will inflame tensions between... Quiet you! The council has spoken! I sent an angry letter to the Archduke of Saul, decrying their marriage as blasphemous and icky. The patricians are happy with my firm stance, and the church sings my praises. All right. In this season... It is the end of the summer of 1035. Now we have to start the auction, the funding process. Chiefs, option A, cathedral to raise faith. Option B, stadium to lower military. Counts, option C, raise stability, the library. Or option D, the prison to lower stability. Patricians, option E, the aqueduct to raise farming. Or option F, the Grand Bazaar to increase trade. I'm going to start the auction now. We're going to have 60 seconds. Here we go. Type exclamation point fund, followed by a letter that you want to fund, and then an amount of wealth that you would love to pledge to that project. I think stability, the counts want to lower stability. Scorpio Orion's got so much wealth, it's too bad he couldn't vote from a fund from beyond the grave. Maybe he left it in his will or something like that, you know? We've got some funding for C now. 500 on C, the library, to raise stability. The Chiefs are in a great spot. Their faith is super low. Patricians, if they wanted to spend some of their wealth, you know, they could increase their lands, farming, and the aqueduct. The aqueduct and the Grand Bazaar. Ah, yes, the aqueduct has taken first place, followed by the prison, and time is up. Good moves there. Good moves there. All right. Disto and Nightmare, good job contributing in the wealth that we made. Pagan prophecies about my heir. Salish privateers. Let's deal with that right now. Noble Patrician Sem says, Your August Majesty, it's terrible. Pirates have been going after all our merchant vessels. I'm nearly bankrupt. Sem, you've lost all your wealth. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sem. I know. My spy master says, These are typical Salish tactics, Your Majesty. The Archduke was infuriated by your response to his wedding, and he's getting revenge the only way he knows how. Piracy. Unfortunately, that's only speculation. We have no concrete evidence these are Salish ships. All right. Let's see. Monarch's Golden Choice or Call for Unity. I don't know. The Treasury, I don't think can take the hit. Oh no. We definitely can't hire privateers of our own, right? I do want a Golden Choice. Threaten war against Saul. Nobles, option A. What should be done about Saulish privateers attacking shipping routes? Option A, we should threaten war against Saul. Option B, we should hire privateers of our own. Option C, we should send the Royal Navy to patrol the Ghost Sea and protect shipping routes. Or option D, send a gift and a note of apology to the Archduke of Saul. Option A is my golden choice. Let's go. Voting has started. I think A given golden choice is good, I think. Risk player says no. It is the military option, which is totally respectable. Any more votes want to come in? I don't think we'll be able to get it. Unless anybody else wants a golden voice or golden vote. Okay, I'm going to hit continue soon here. Here we... Oh, got one in. Nice. Welcome back, Lightning Strike. Welcome to the vote. Anybody else want to get one in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Voting is closed. We have threatened war against Saul. If we wish to deal with it, meaningless threats of war. It's not meaningless. We have the military to back it up. We will go to war with Saul. Without proof of Saul's involvement, my saber rattling is met with international scorn. We don't have justification for war, and our threats are empty. Damn, it is. It sucks. Pirates continue to devastate our trade routes, and the nobles whisper that the Archduke of Saul has made us look like a fool. Damn, dude. It's hard on the patricians' trade there. All right, let's do about our heir. Oh, man. Okay. My marriage to Aurelia has grown stale. Oh, we get along well enough. We made no good memories together. And we've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. So glad we were nowhere near Saul. Yeah. She cares more about hunting innocent animals than my happiness. But spark or no spark, we still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own could do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. Let's adopt an orphan. Let's do that. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of royal. I urge you to reconsider. Should we do that, guys? Patricians, if you like to weigh in at all, should we do an orphan? Or should we? We have such low authority, right? It's like kind of RP. I feel like that might be like just fun to explore. It's our last game of the night. Let's get wacky. My mind is made up. Let's be crazy. I'll make the necessary arrangements. We'll figure this out. I want to see what happens. The Northern Chief's God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake. Of course it's fake. Nothing those pagan gods have ever said or done is real. This is but one of the countless myths used to justify the behavior of immature heathens. I'm getting so sweaty now. It's 86 in here. What she means to say is the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. So what does it say? The prophecy tells of an authoritarian monarch who was overthrown by a Northern warrior, the savior of the pagan, known by names such as the Thronebreaker, the Sword of Valtor, or the Lord Render. That's you, by the way, the authoritarian monarch, not the Lord Render. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the ninth, whom Nelquist will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. This is sounding very heretical. Worse than a heresy, Your Majesty. It's a lie. We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides falsifying their prophecy, it might even save a few misguided Northerners. The pagans still blindly worship their old gods. However, if we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. All right. How do we want to do this, guys? I am not going to allow the prophecy to be spread. I think I'm going to veto that option. I think I'm going to veto that option. Let's go. We're doing the votes. How should the kingdom combat the prophecy that is spreading in the north? Option A, order priests to go north and decry the prophecy as false. Or option B, invent a counter prophecy. 2 votes in, 3 votes in. Option B, leading with 2 votes, invent a counter prophecy. 3 votes now to invent a counter prophecy to delay the scheme. It's tied. 6 on 6. Now it's not tied. Is that it? Is that all of our nobles voted now? Looks like it. Alive. Yeah, all of our alive nobles. Okay, let's go. Get out of here, you stupid little thing. Voting is closed. Invent a counter prophecy. I have my scholars and theologians discover another ancient prophecy which contradicts the first, written on older stone tablets found in the same archaeological site. The northern commoners are not sure who to believe. I bought myself some time. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. All right. And that's the season. Taxes. I mean, we're just going to get it out of the chiefs, right? My bad. Sorry, team. It's all right. What are we doing? Nobody needs defiance. Oh, counts. Can I tax you? Cruel tax. I don't think I really want to do that, right? We can take it. I think this is just a common tax. I don't think they can, but I don't think we need to make them take it. I think that I'm going to confirm this just common tax all around. Because we're definitely going to... I don't know. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, you also have 8 trade, though. You got 500 wealth, you know? It's pretty good. All right. Cutting remarks. Let's do this dynasty event real quick. Chief Legend official says, Your Greatness, I'm fed up with this new Nessa Tesla contraption. everyone's using it. Nobles, commoners, priests. They all get their heads chopped off from the bloody Nessa Tesla. If you're just joining us, a Nessa Tesla is effectively a guillotine in our world, but the inventor of it named it after herself. It's the Nessa Tesla. Whatever happened to good old days when nobles were beheaded with a good, honest axe, and commoners were hanged like filthy rats? Now there's no dignity in death for the aristocracy. We're treated like peasants. Should the use of the Nessa Tesla be restricted along class lines? Option A, yes, only nobles should be killed by a Nessa Tesla. Option B, yes, only commoners should have their heads chopped off by the Nessa Tesla. Or option C, no, equality for all means everyone gets their heads chopped off. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Equality for allity, guys. That's how we roll here. That's how we roll here, you know? Let's do it. Equality, that's what my golden vote is. Everybody get your votes in. Option A, yes, only nobles should be killed by a Nessa Tesla. Option B, yes, only commoners should have their heads chopped by the Nessa Tesla. Or option C, with the monarch's golden choice, no, equality for all means everyone gets their heads chopped off. Vote now in chat. That's 6 votes in. Golden choice. 6 votes in. Will the 7th come in? Give it a little bit of time for the golden choice. How do you get out of no chat mode? What do you mean about that? All right, I'm gonna hit continue on the thing here. Voting has closed. I went into it by accident. I'm not sure what no chat mode is. Oh. Are you on your phone or are you on your web browser? It might be like the full screen thing. I'm not sure actually. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try rotating your phone or something and trying to do that. I don't really know. All right, we voted for no. Equality means everyone gets their heads chopped off. By Oddle's horn, when did we start caring about equality? Defiance has gone up. I'm trying to think if I've gone... Oh, you fixed it? Okay, yeah, I was trying to think like the last time I've gone into like that mode, but stability has gone up. It's peaceful across the realms, guys. Let's go about debt collection. Let's see what that's all about. The banker is back. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm here on behalf of Solvent and Gall to collect what we are owed. Delightful to see you. You owe us a grand total of 3750 gold. Of course, here you go. A pleasure doing business with you. There we are. We took it. We're good. About face. Oh, let me get in there. The treasurer. Your Majesty, the new anti-counterfeiting coins are almost ready to roll out in the north. We have an issue, however. The common folk now associate your face with the old valueless coins. Perhaps we should replace your image with something else? Oh. Aw, if we must. Sorry, Your Majesty, but it's for the best. Not to worry, Your Majesty. I know who could shoulder this burden. Why don't you put Eric's face on the coin, says Chief Timmy Cosma. I know you have your differences, but Eric is a notable public figure of the North. Wow, okay. Should the monarch's face be replaced with the new coinage? And if so, with what? Well, let's go. Let's do this vote. Option A. Option A, keep the monarch's face on the new coins. Option B, replace with Eric's face. Or option C, replace with the treasurer's face. Or option D, replace with the generic image of a majestic lion based on stability. Oh, it's not fixed? I'm so sorry. If the chat is not working or something, sometimes I've like closed the app, like force closed the app. We've got a coalition of votes for D from across the our great factions. Look at this coming in like that. Oh yeah, 5 there. I think that's the majority then. Oh, 6 votes in. We love it. Generic image of a majestic line. This is for the people, everybody. Voting has closed. All right. With the new anti-counterfeiting coins are rolled out, northern merchants are delighted, but a few confused peasants decide that an actual lion must now occupy the throne. We did it. To my surprise, this meets with general approval. About time we had a strong ruler, the commoners mutter. When they see me in person, they're inevitably disappointed. Trade has gone up in the north to 8. Wow. The rumors of my leonine nature refuse to die away. Some nobles start jokingly calling me the Lion, which isn't too bad as far as nicknames go, even if it's ironic. Authority's gone up from that, guys. Great. We're doing great. And that's the end of the season. Guys, Valtor's chosen. This is it. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony as Smoky Clan Hall reaches a fever pitch. Eric, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the king in the north, the Lord Render, soon to be king of all the kingdom. Chief Rogue Hero steps up and says, "Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valtor. Glory to Morgana and the North." The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false monarch in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Chiefs, voting now. Is it A, lure the monarch to the north and sacrifice them in a pagan ritual by lowering your own defiance? Or is it B, sacrifice thousands of goats to the old gods and call upon them to intervene by raising your own farming? I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, you fixed it. Awesome. Okay, the old gods shall assist is what it looks like it's happening. All right. Voting has closed. They're going to sacrifice thousands of goats. Let's see. So it will be. Send out the word. Every citizen of the land must provide a goat for the butchering. But first, we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers are up to the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage of the scheme, chiefs must raise their farming to at least 6. All right. The final push from the east. Back in the east, Count Nightmare has met with his co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure. There seems to be little cause for celebration. It's no good. The serfs are losing momentum. If we don't keep the pressure, they'll go back to living their normal lives in peace. Ah, lazy good-for-nothings. Can't even get off their backsides for one measly revolt. There you are, Scorpio Orion III. We have to keep them unhappy. Don't allow the monarch time to stabilize. Lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. You're going to have a hard time, Counts. I'm so sorry. And we can do more. I don't think I need any of these. Let's go. End of the year. All right. Let's do a plague of rats first. In the east. Contakaba strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the east are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Can the council help resolve this eastern rat plague? Option A, take the rat and go. The east can handle this alone. Option B, deliver a supply of rat poison. Or option C, send them a shipment of cats. I will put on the delivery of rat poison. Yeah, they really are. All right, let's get to voting. Option A, take the rat and go. The east can handle this alone. Option B, deliver a supply of rat poison. Or option C, send them a shipment of cats. Well, that's a lot of votes in. If anybody else wants to get a golden vote in, go ahead. You'll get 500 wealth for voting for option B. Disto wants a cat. Heard, man. Nessa Tesla gets some in. Anybody else want in on this? Let's give a couple more seconds here on voting. Okay, let's go. 6 nobles voted to deliver a supply of rat poison. We send barrels of poison to the east, closely guarded. We succeeded, and the Defiance has gone down in the east. Soon, rat corpses litter the land. It's messy, and poison stockpiles will take some time to recover, but the infestation is over. Good job. Let's go to deal with a pillar of the community. Lord Patrician Dystopian Gamer, Your Serene Highness, I regret to have to bring this matter to you, but there's no other way. We've been tracking a coastal criminal who's wanted in conjunction with a number of high-profile incidents back home. Your lord is quite successful. We thought she'd slipped the net until recently, when we discovered that she fled into the north a number of years ago. But the chiefs are refusing to let us investigate further. Who is this criminal? We don't know her real name, but the citizens call her Homewrecker Carrie. She's lied, cheated, and murdered her way halfway across the coast. Wait a moment. Are you talking about Old Lady Carrie, says Risk Player? She's a pillar of the community back in Skaner. She arrived a few years ago from the coast and used her wealth to invest in local businesses and set up an orphanage. Everyone loves her. Surely you jest. Old Lady Carrie, this woman is a bloodthirsty criminal and must be punished. Alright, should Old Lady Carrie be extradited to the coast to face justice for her past crimes? Option A, send Old Lady Carrie back to the coast. Option B, allow Carrie to stay in the north under protection of the chiefs. Or option C, summon her to the capital to answer to the monarch's justice. Wow. Yeah, this is a hard one, huh? I'm gonna start the vote. A vote for C from Sem. And Timmy Cosma, and Nightmare, and Disto. A vote for B, though, from Rick's Player. 6 votes in. I believe that's going to be the majority there on C. And with that, we're off. Voting has closed. We summon her to the capital. When Homewrecker Carrie arrives in the capital, she looks like any other sweet old lady, the sort of woman who gives local children candy against their parents' wishes. How may I help you, dearie? How do you plead to Lord Patrician Dystopian Gamer's accusations? She could never have done such things? Oh dear, I'm afraid Dystopian Gamer must be mistaken for someone else. I swear by every god there is, Your Serene Highness, I've never pillaged anything but my pantry. Why do you have the same name as this outlaw? Oh, well, there's lots of people from the coast called Carrie. It's a very common name. We love Sex in the City. Even my mother was called Carrie. What did you do when you were younger? I worked in mines, I did. It was long hours, backbreaking work. Taught me humility, it did. Ah, okay. Well, why did you move to the north? I always liked it there. The people are so delightfully, different. And they love orphans, just like me. Haven't mentioned that I love orphans? They remind me of myself. I was an orphan for as long as I can remember. Dude. Oh, shit, dude. We caught her in a lie. Likely story indeed, Disto. You were an orphan since birth, but you know your mother's name? Suddenly, Carrie's face shifts. She adjusts her posture, standing up straighter, and stares me right in the eyes. All right, you got me. I'm homewrecker Carrie, but I'm reformed now, you see. Ask the orphans. Do you have any orphans to ask? No, your majesty. We didn't think it was really important to bring any along. Are you really reformed, though? I suppose that would be a matter of opinion, but if you're talking about whether I still do murder, then no. Don't do that anymore. There's a bit of tax fraud here and there. Victim has climbed that one. It's a little bit of muchness, really, though, ain't it? I've already admitted I'm the one dystopian gamer's looking for, that pompous idiot. So what are you going to do to me? All right, dude. Tax fraud is a crime against you, my lord. That's exactly what I thought. I ain't we're beheading her, dude. I'm glad justice will be done, though I'd have preferred if we were in the coast had been able to pass this sentence. Dystopian game, I understand that. I am of the coast. And we're going to use the Nessa Tesla for sure. When the watch approach Carrie, she reassumes her previous persona. She bends her back, puts on a smile, and then fake hobbles outside to face the executioner. Later, I hear that the capital has seen some light rioting over my decision to execute a nice old lady. Oh, we were one that meets out justice. Don't worry that, Risk Player. We mete out justice. Low on lumber in the north. Noble Patrician Sem. Your August Majesty, will you tell these superstitious chiefs to get over themselves and let us harvest their tree? We need the wood for our craftspeople. Chief Timicosma says, I've told you 1,000 times, Noble Patrician, that forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. Not the trees. But you sold us a logging contract and said said contract had no exclusions for haunting. Coast, some patricians' wealth have decreased and some chiefs' wealth have increased. Let's not pillage the forest. It's gone badly before. Your August Majesty, the chiefs can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. All right, what are we voting on, everybody? Option, should the patricians be allowed to harvest lumber from the haunted forest in the north? Option A, the patricians have a contract to Mego logging. Option B, let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the chiefs. Option C, turn the forest into a joint coastal northern hunting reserve. Or option D, fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. Let's start the vote. Please leave the forest alone, says Risk Player. Get your voting in now. Sorry, listening to Madonna. Is it playing? No, it's not playing. We got some votes in. 5 votes in so far. 6 votes in so far. It's a split. Playing it on your own. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have it paused over here. We have Get Together. I'm going to wait for another vote to come in. If anybody out there votes. I see somebody just joined. We have an extra... Did I miss somebody who was joining in? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Who's here that wasn't here before? Am I just... Oh, it's Dranksy. Welcome back, Dranksy. All right, I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to decide. I agree with option C, actually, on this one. Sorry about that. It's just got to be. Turn the forest into a joint coastal northern hunting reserve. Promotes unity, stability, and it's not going to damn us all. A hunting reserve. That's not what we asked for. We need lumber, you fools. The Monarch Aspen Friendship Reserve doesn't really get off the ground, as the chiefs avoid it out of fear and habit. Oh, you're welcome, Risk Player. Still, at least it keeps the patricians from hacking it down. That was our goal. We don't want to get haunted. Into the season. The patricians are gathered in the empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. Depths below. The chiefs held some kind of pagan ceremony last month. They crowned Eric as king of the north. Why should we care about their weird traditions? We still own the kingdom. The chiefs won't stop with just the north. There's whispers they want to depose Aspen and install him as king of all the kingdom. The problem is, we don't know how they plan to do it, and the monarch still has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing tact. If it's too late for Monarch Aspen, we might want to get out while we can. Our only other option right now is to retake the throne by force, if you think that Aspen is too weak to hold it. But it's all or nothing play. If we rebel now, all of our good will be gone, not to mention a few of our heads if we lose. We'll be back to square one. Patricians, vote now. Do you A, support the monarch by diverting some extra tax from coastal peasants? Do you support the monarch with a propaganda campaign? Do you support the monarch by donating food in their name? Or do you support the monarch by do you not support the monarch and stoke the fires and invent a reason to get angry at the monarch? Noble Patrician Sem has voted to support the monarch, option B, with a propaganda campaign. Hard to say. We have low authority. We do have low authority. We have very high stability. That's what we're relying on to keep the peace. The extra tax from coastal peasants is good. It's a lot, you know. It's 1,000 in the treasury. We're kind of low. But it looks like propaganda works. That's the best way to do it. Let's go. I think that's it, right? Nobles, nobody else is voting in here. Lightning, Nessa Tesla. Any votes want to get in? I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds here. All right, let's continue. Voting is closed. The patricians will support the monarch with a propaganda campaign. Marvelous. This should help Aspen keep a good grip on the peasantry, but we can't do it all for them. All right, authority has gone up. The patricians must continue to aid the monarch with an heir and an ambition. Let's do it. Chiefs are in the third part of their scheme, the prophecy, and the counts are in the second part of their scheme, uprising. Chiefs raise farming to 6 or more to get them goats. Counts, you got to lower stability to 4 more. That's a tough one. And then patricians, just keep on keeping on. Help the monarchy. All right, let's talk about my heir. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. I'm going to go this time with child, my adopted lowborn child. The silence continues, excepting a few stifled coughs. After the awkward pause has stretched out to over a minute, there's finally some sporadic applause. The nobles don't appreciate me inducting a lowborn child into the royal family. Whether they like it or not, by designating an heir, I've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Kind of fuck with stability right now? Yeah, it totally is. Sorry, Nightmare. That's how this game's going for counts. Defiance has gone up across the kingdom, though. Conta Dranksy II says, Your Grace may be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is the name? Aspen II. Most pleasing, Your Highness. I'm sure little Aspen II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now we need to fulfill the ambition. The Spy Master will visit soon. Any counts who help us will be made honorary chiefs. Whoa, dude. Let's go to the falsely accused here. Conta Dranksy II says, Your Grace, I bring bad news from our newly constructed prison in the east. One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Quinstock Plainsight, has escaped. His location is currently... The double doors bang open. A grubby-looking peasant strides into the council hall, escorted by anxious watchmen. In this room. Sorry, Your Majesty, he said it was urgent, and he was pretty persuasive. Your Majesty, I swear I am innocent. Conta Dranksy II threw me in prison on trumped charges simply because I said I didn't like their hat. Your Majesty, I have no idea what this fool is talking about. All right. We can vote on this. Let's see. What options do we want to do? We have a golden. You may establish a clan in the north. Man, there's some actual big plays going on out here. I feel like it might be good to throw him back in prison. I'm going to say, throw this foolish peasant back in prison. Exactly. Let's start the vote then. Get your votes in. Option A, throw this foolish peasant back in prison. Option B, free Quinstock and imprison Conta Dranxy. Or option C, ask the spy master to investigate further. Or option D, allow both Conta Dranxy II and the peasant to go free. Anybody that wants some gold, get your vote in now. There we go. Just still getting one in. Anybody else out there want some money? No worries if not. I'm crushing cans. I'm fucking... It's hot. I just switched without audio. No worries. Thanks for captions. You're so welcome. Let's do it. Voting is closed. Back in the prison with you. It's a bad hat. I shouldn't go to prison for speaking a simple truth. The hat looks stupid. One more bad word about my hat, knave, and I'll kill you myself, says Conta Dranxy II. It takes 7 watchmen to restrain Conta Dranxy II as Quinstock Plainsight is dragged down to my dungeons. Thank you, your majesty, for listening to reason. Truly, you are most wise. You're welcome, Conta Dranxy. The false imprisonment of Quinstock Plainsight enrages the peasantry, but at least it reinforces the message that the monarch's justice cannot be overturned. The printing press. Let's go to that one. Your Majesty, a blacksmith in the east has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking effort of scribes, it produces 100 copies of text an hour. Ugh, books, how boring. But the blood of the dead, your grace, so do you see the potential? This could have a most profitable investment. Don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should stay in churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. All right. Should the council suppress this dangerous new technology? Option A, allow printing presses to be used by the masses. Option B, allow only the church may use the printing presses. Option C, only the university may use printing presses. Or option D, forbid the use of printing presses altogether. Well, it seems that we already have clan chieftain unity, so I will call for unity on this one. Vote now. Should this dangerous technology be allowed? A lot of votes for C, guys. It's good. That's good. I think that's it. Let us do it. Only the university may use printing presses now. All right, the stability is now peaceful. Quail University will be proud to take stewardship of this marvelous new technology. Over the next few months, the university publishes countless educational texts, spreading knowledge that had once been confined to its own library. You don't like university exclusivities? I'm sorry about that. Well, look at that. Trade has gone up all around, and farming has gone up all around. Sheesh. Cosmic Chris Apples. Unfortunately, Quail University also publishes a few histories of the kingdom that don't paint the monarchy in a flattering light. Oh, no. Well, let's end the season then. It's auction time. We're going to fund the things. We're going to start quickly here. So you do exclamation point fund, then the letter that you want to fund and the amount that you want to fund towards that. The top two most funded get built. So you only need to donate as much as that. You only need to fund that much. The Chiefs, option A, aqueduct, increase farming. Option B, monument, increase authority. Counts, option C, fortress, increase military. Or option D, prison, decrease stability. Option E for the patricians is the Deer Park to lower farming. Or option F, the stadium to lower military. I'm going to start the auction now. Looks like E and A are the most funded at 1,500 each. Lowering the farming of the patricians and raising the farming of the chiefs. A's been funded a little bit more. Now B is funded at 1,800. The monument raising authority. Oh, but A just got squeaked through at the end with C also. Scorpio Orion coming there from beyond the grave. It's okay. We appreciate it. You got that wealth. You got to use it. It's in your will. Looks like the aqueduct and the fortress have been funded. Military and farming have gone up in our realm. It's in the will, exactly. The storm comes. This is it. Over the past few months, I've noticed strange weather patterns, flash floods, terrible storms, a lot of it. And even though it's only autumn, the cold has come on earlier and stronger than ever before. Snow blankets landscapes that are typically warm year-round. The capital has never seen a storm like this, even in the depths of winter. Depths below. I've never seen such a storm. This is an ill omen. Why is this happening? I've no idea, and I'm not sure I want to know. It feels like the end of the world. When my advisors finally assemble to discuss the blizzard, they each have differing opinions on the matter. We need to secure what food we can for the palace in case this gets worse. Damn what the peasants say about tyranny. I'll take care of them if they try anything. We cannot set off the common folk in a time like this. Perhaps the spy master could leverage her contacts to uncover the source of this unnatural cold. This is an act of God, make no mistake. I warned you there would be consequences for the church's influence wane. The warmth of his love has left us. That was the chief's fault, not ours. Of course, Your Highness. I did not mean to insinuate that you or your advisor should bear any responsibility. Nevertheless, we must act swiftly if we wish to. Just then, a member of the watch rushes into the room, waving her arms around and screaming loudly. An army! An army from the north! First a blizzard and now an army? Horns blare in the distance, the deep, thunderous war horns of the chiefs. My advisors look at each other in confusion, then dread. I sprint to the city battlements, my honor guard and advisors in tow. The wind howls, whipping snow into my eyes. A gigantic heathen army approaches, northern warriors, scantily clad despite the cold, and hulking, beast-like monsters of various shapes and sizes. Oh, ninth above. I can say nothing more before the horns sound again. The army surges forward, a guttural war cry on every chief's lips. We have to get you to safety, Your Highness. We're not prepared for an attack like this. Before she can utter another word, however, her head is severed cleanly from her shoulders by a northern axe. Suddenly, my northern honor guard are closing in. My last line of defense betrayed me. I knew it was going to happen, guys. Dude, I'm going to jump off the walls. Succeeded. There's only one way out of this now. To everyone's surprise, I leap off the battlements. For a few short moments I soar, until gravity catches up with me and I plummet to the earth. Landing feet first in thick snowbank, I'm miraculously unhurt. Flapping my arms and spitting snow out of my mouth, I clamber to my feet just in time to see the wall of northern warriors hurtling towards me. I try to hide, but Chief Rogue Hero sees me hobbling away, redirecting their soldiers to chase me down. What do you want from me, you heathens? A terrifying roar is my only reply, as the unmistakable form of a white werewolf towers over Chief Rogue Hero. Likewise, the chief looks down on me with an almost bestial snarl. Chalith awaits, crooked monarch. He gestures flippantly. The beast barrels me to the ground with ease, eager to feast on its prey. And with that, I have met my fate to the Chief's prophecy scheme. The Chiefs are victorious. GG, Chiefs. Thank you, printing press, right? I know. Monarch Aspen died in agony, torn apart by a werewolf in a calamity that would become known as the Night of Frost. Should have let us harvest their trees. I know, right? Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the Count's scheme fizzled into irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they take matters in their own hands, instead of hinging their plans on the whims of common folk. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the patricians were forced to retreat to their opium dens and brood. It wouldn't be long before a new claimant would arise on the coast, and when they did, patricians would be ready. The capital was buried in snow as Eric, the Lord Render, led his army of monsters to slaughter his enemies and seize the throne for the chiefs. The power of the old gods could never be denied again. That was pretty easy. Yeah, that was not a bad one. You got kind of nice at the end there. You got the farming from the printing press. That was clutch. All right, Monarch Aspen, the Lawgiver. 2 years, 6 months. I think we had like a year and 9 months game earlier, like last time. GG's in chat, everybody. GG's in chat. Let me see. Where's my... Who I got good GG's from? I got good GG's from freaking Disto right here that I'm subbed to. Boom. GG's. The wealthiest noble, Scorpio Orion III, of course. And the poorest noble, unfortunately, was Lightning Strike. But everyone at 1,100 wealth, that's good for the poorest noble. It's been so fun. And the kingdom, here we go, the final kingdom. 10 trade, 10 military, 10 trade. Gosh, man. All right, been fun, everyone. That's it for the night. That's going to be the last game here. Let's start listening to Madonna again. All right, I'm going to close the game here. That was really fun. Yeah, it was awesome, right? I had such a good time. I love doing this. I'm a little bit sleepy right now, but, you know, it is what it is. But, dude, guys, that was amazing. Let me go back to this screen here. I can't believe how fun that was. We'll be playing this next week, probably earlier. I have an appointment in the afternoon that we'll have to take care of. So I'll definitely be posting that... event in the Discord, and I'll be planning the one for in 2 weeks. And then maybe I'll put a post in our Discord if you want to start a new save or something, if we have enough new people in there. So, oh man, I'm glad everybody came out. It was freaking awesome. What's the Discord? Let me throw a disky. Yeah, no problem, Drank. So you didn't have to be here the whole time. The fact that you showed up is great. There's the Discord right there. Thanks, Risk Player. Go ahead and to join. It's a Bare Bones Discord. I'm just getting started. We just hit affiliate tonight. So we got some new features coming. We got to look at emotes and all that stuff. Thanks, NASA Tesla. I really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody coming out. Your presence kept me going, kept me energized during this whole thing. This is so awesome. I see you just got here. Welcome. We'll see you later. I'm going to leave the music on. I'm going to look for someone here to raid. Let's see. Who am I following? All right. I see Scorpio Orion has got some marbles on stream going. Yeah, we got Scorp. We're going to raid Scorp. Hell yeah. Let's start that raid. Going in, guys. I'm going to do the stream done, guys, because I am done with stream. Oh, here's some pizza we're eating. I'll go get some pizza. All right, guys. We'll see you definitely next week for King of the Castle. And if you catch me in any of my other streams, we're going to be doing Super Mario World Monday through Wednesday next week, 1 p.m. PST. And we're going to be doing Helldivers on Thursday. We'll try to see if we can... There's been some purple on that map in Helldivers, all right? We're going to see what the major order is. We just finished it tonight, so... We'll see you guys later. Have a good night, all right?